Hi guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm going to be going through all of the masculine scents in my collection. Most of them are unisex, but they're all leaning a little bit more masculine. So if that interests you, just keep watching and I will show you all of them. All of the scents that I have laid out here are actually all from Middle Eastern brands. So a lot of these are from brands that I really love. They're usually quite affordable and they last a decent amount of time and they're very nice and a little bit more unique. So I'm just gonna get right into it. I'm gonna start with one of the most fresh scents. This one is called Janoon Oud. This is by Al Haramain. Very fancy looking bottle. This is like a fresh citrusy woody scent. This has main accords of woody, citrus, musky, amber, powdery, patchouli, fresh spicy, and warm spicy. This is really, really delicious. This has a rating of 4.46 out of 5 on Fragrantica. And the notes for this one are grapefruit, woody notes, middle notes are musk, amber, and jasmine, and the base notes are woody notes, palisander, rosewood, and patchouli. This scent smells very rich. It smells like money and citrus and wood, and that's kind of all I got. It has a lot of depth for a fresh scent, and that's definitely what's giving it that rich energy. It's very addictive. It has like a slight, I don't know if a lot of people dislike this, but it has a slight metallic-y thing, but I love that. I think that's what makes it smell really, really rich, and it's very, when I say rich, I mean like rich like money, not rich like thick. So this is definitely one of my favorite masculine leaning scents, and I think that anyone can pull this off if you're like confident and well dressed. I feel like this, it would be a little bit weird if you're wearing like sweatpants, but if you're wearing like a really nice dress or a really nice suit, depending who you are, what you like, whatever, you're just gonna smell like a very rich person. So that's the first one. That is Janoon Oud by Al Haramain, a really rich freshie. The second one I'm gonna talk about is Moura by Latafa. This is a really, really nice winter scent. This one, I'm gonna find the notes. So this one has main accords of woody, warm spicy, fresh spicy, powdery, musky, patchouli, amber, citrus, and lavender. This is really, really spicy. It smells like winter, it smells like Christmas. I think it's very festive and spicy. Like it's kind of giving spiced cookies, but also it has that kind of fresh underlying thing in it where it's got like the lavender and the fresh spicy element. This has 4.08 out of 5 on Fragrantica. I think it smells better than a 4. This has notes of, the top notes are saffron, lavender, blood orange, bergamot. The middle notes are black pepper, cashmere, and rose. And the base notes are cedar, patchouli, sandalwood, labdanum, and musk. This one is really, really like warm. It smells cozy. This is a really nice scent for winter. I know I've said that like 6 times now. It has the cute little tassels. This is definitely more in the middle of unisex. It is, I would say, like 1% leaning masculine, but it's very spicy, it's very comforting, and I think this would be really nice like on like a cozy night near Christmas around a fire or something. It's very much giving like Christmas cookies. It doesn't smell like cookies. It's definitely not like a gourmand or anything. It's just very spicy in a really, really nice, beautiful, cozy way. So that is Moura by Latafa. The next one I have to talk about is kind of similar to the last one. This is Nasheit by Latafa. This one is also kind of spicy. It's a little bit different. I would also say that this one is kind of more unisex than masculine, but it is a tiny bit leaning masculine. The scent has main accords of woody, amber, fresh spicy, powdery, warm spicy, and musky. It has a rating of 4.32 on Fragrantica. And the top notes are gaiac wood, the middle notes are nutmeg, and the base notes are frankincense, cashmere, and sandalwood. This one is this is definitely a bit more wearable. I think it's still a winter scent. I wouldn't wear this in the summertime. It has kind of a similar vibe to Moura, in which it's a bit spicy and kind of cozy. but it still has that little bit of like a fresh underlying thing, and I think that that's what makes it a little bit more on the masculine side. It's just really nice. I don't know how else to describe it really. It does smell kind of woody and resinous, I would say. That's what it is. So that is Nasheit by Lattafa, resinous. That's what those have in common. They're like spicy, woody, resinous scents. The next one is, I would say, not really leaning masculine. It's kind of a little bit more unisex, but definitely, you know what? No, it's not. I'm just lying at this point. No, fuck off. So the next scent that I have to talk about is this one. This is Ishq Al Shaheen Gold. I definitely mispronounced that. It's by Lattafa. This one is maybe 2% more masculine than unisex. So the main accords for this scent are leather, vanilla, amber, powdery, musky, sweet, caramel, warm, spicy, and aromatic. Animalic, not aromatic. This one has a rating of 4.25 out of 5 on Fragrantica. And the notes for this one are caramel and saffron in the top notes, suede, leather, and tonka bean in the middle notes, and vanilla, amber, and musk in the base notes. This is definitely a strong vanilla leather scent. It's very animalic. It very much is, it has that caramel vanilla. It's almost if you soaked leather in caramel and vanilla and then you like let it age. It's really smooth for a leather scent. A lot of leather scents can be more sharp and more bright. This one is like smooth and calm and soft almost, but this is strong. I'm not spraying it because it will last all day. This is a really, again, another cozier scent. It smells leathery, vanilla-y. It's very smooth, and I think that this is definitely more of an occasion scent. I would say it would be better on a man, and it would be better at nighttime if you are going out to like a fancy event or something. Maybe something in like a jazz lounge is kind of what this reminds me of. It's giving old leather seat, but like yummy. It's not like old leather seat in a gross way. It's like a nice calming thing, but it's also upscale. The next scent that I have to talk about is, this one is a little bit more evenly unisex, but definitely would be nice on a man, and I have smelled very similar scents on men in my general surroundings. So the next scent is Liam by Lattafa. This one is that dentisty thing that I've talked about a million times on my channel. So the main accords are woody, warm, spicy, vanilla, powdery, aromatic, sweet, fruity, iris, green, and earthy. It has a rating of 4.35 out of 5, and the top notes are cardamom, fig, black tea. Middle notes are iris, vetiver, labdanum, and the base notes are vanilla, sandalwood, tonka, and patchouli. So this one definitely has that dentisty thing going on. It has that similar thing to Eilish No. 2. There is fig in here, and I think that saves it. Because without the fig, it's just the dentisty scent, but it's really nice, and I think it's very, very unisex. This has got that, the dentist. I can smell kind of like that black tea thing. It's got the iris and the fig save it, because otherwise I would not like this at all. I think it's maybe a mixture of cardamom and sandalwood that creates the dentist thing that I constantly won't shut up about because it bothers me. But this one is smoother and nicer than the rest of them in my opinion. This is a really good dupe for a lot of higher end fragrances that have a similar scent profile to this. Of all of the dentisty scents, this is the nicest one in my opinion, and it would suit pretty much anyone. This is a good like daily scent. It's not super heavy or thick that you would need to wear it like specifically at night or specifically for an occasion. Anyone can kind of get away with this at any time. The next fragrance that I have to talk about is Hayati Gold Elixir by Lattafa. This one is different from the others. It definitely has its own thing going on. Do I have to burp? Yes, I did have to burp. Okay, so the main accords for this fragrance are leather, citrus, animalic, vanilla, powdery, amber, aromatic, fruity, musky, and warm, spicy. The rating is 3.91 out of 5. Not the best. And the top notes for this one, the top notes are bergamot, grapefruit, and cassis. The middle notes are leather, peach, and saffron, and the base notes are vanilla, amber, musk, and vetiver. This one, I find that I really like scents that have grapefruit in it. I do smell the grapefruit in it. It's really nice. I don't know if I consciously smelled the grapefruit in it when I first got it, but I definitely do now. Delicious. This one is really different from the others. I don't really have anything else that smells like this. This is a brighter, sharper leather, but it's still well made. It's well blended. This is a really nice, it's more of a, this is a more masculine scent. I would say that this isn't really unisex. I'm pretty sure it's marketed as a men's scent, but I bought it anyways because I like the notes. It says for women and men. So on the like gender thing on Fragrantica, it kind of shows what it leans more towards, whether it's like feminine or masculine. And this is more heavy on the unisex side, but it has a little bit more votes for masculine. I definitely think men and women can get away with this. I've worn this many times, but it's a more masculine leaning scent and it's very sexy. This one is sexy. This one you can wear in the daytime. I would say it's not nighttime specific, but it is leathery, which I would say most leathery scents probably lean a little bit more like wear it at night, wear it up, you know. I still say you should probably be more well dressed while wearing this. Obviously you can do whatever you want, like I'm not your mum, but it's kind of giving more held together, done up, kind of corporate baddie, you know, man or woman corporate baddie. It's really, really good and it's making me want to wear it actually. Sometimes I forget about my more masculine scents because I have most of my like everyday scents in a certain section of my wardrobe and they're all kind of like the pink colored fragrances. But smelling this now, I really want to like go deeper into my collection and wear my more masculine scents, and I probably just need to dress up more because I don't have the motivation to wear fancier scents if I'm not well dressed. But on an everyday basis, I kind of dress for comfort, so there is that. So that is Hayati Gold Elixir by Lattafa. We got 4 to go. Breathe in, breathe out. Does anyone else still listen to Hilary Duff? Let me know. The next scent that I have to share with you is Ajayab Dubai Portrait. I have just noticed that like 90% of these are by Lattafa. This is from Lattafa. This one I almost decluttered. I feel like it has a really good, oh it doesn't, my bad. I feel like at the time that I bought this, people were speaking really, really highly of it. So I was kind of, you know, like influenced. So this one has main accords of fruity, tropical, citrus, sweet, woody, floral, oud, powdery, musky, and amber. This has a rating of 3.89 and it has notes, as do all of them. The top notes are orange and lemon, the middle notes are mango, osmanthus, and jasmine, and the base notes are oud, sandalwood, musk, and amber. So when I first got this, I was like, ooh, I don't know about that. I still don't know about it. This is a much, oh, see, it's better now. Oh, is it? Fuck, I don't know. I don't know what it is in this scent, but it's pretty sharp. Maybe I need to let it sit for longer, but I don't know if it's the oud or the osmanthus or the sandalwood, but something in here is like pretty sharp and like bitey almost. Not like spicy, but it's kind of like a sharp wood scent, which is what has kind of put me off of it. But it is fruity. It's just not as fruity as it is woody. People were saying that this is a really good mango scent, and I kind of barely get mango in here. I get more of a heavy wood, not heavy wood, like a bright, sharp wood, and a slight undertone of citrus and maybe a hint of mango. It doesn't really come across to me like delicious, sweet, juicy fruits. It's definitely not sweet at all. It's not juicy at all. To me, this is a woody scent with a fruity undertone. I don't know if I could actually ever recommend this in good conscience. It's not my favorite, but I still feel like it might grow on me. If I spray it out more and leave it longer, I think it might get better. Or if I give it like a longer, like a better chance and like properly put it on and let it sit for a couple of hours. I just don't want to have to work that hard for my perfumes, but I definitely think that this is more suited to men than women. I think that this is very much too sharp, especially if you're a more girly girl. Definitely a strong corporate baddie could get away with this, you know, wearing like a gorgeous dress and some nice shiny heels or something, but other than that, I would say men in suits. It's not really giving vacation. It's like men in suits with really expensive watches with a tiny hint of vacation in the background, in my opinion. The next scent that I have to talk about, I have spoken about in my favorites video. So if you didn't watch that, watch it. It's a really bad video. In comparison to most of my other videos, I would say it's not the best video. But if you want to see it, then watch it. Next up is Amber Oud Ruby Edition by Al Haramain. I just spoke about this in my favorites video. I love the back of it. It looks juicy. This is a Baccarat Rouge Extrait dupe. This one has main accords of woody, almond, warm spicy, amber, animalic, musky, nutty, metallic, fruity, and leather. It has a rating of 3.95, outrageous. This is easily a 5. The top notes for this one are saffron and bitter almond. The middle notes are cedar and Egyptian jasmine, and the base notes are ambergris, woody notes, and musk. This is straight up a dupe of the Extrait version of Baccarat Rouge, and it's really good. It projects. It lasts a really long time. If you don't know what that smells like, what the scent family smells like already, you're missing out. Where have you been? I don't really have much to say about this. This is a really nice scent, and it's very common scent, but the Extrait version of Baccarat Rouge, which is what this is duping, is a more masculine leaning scent, whereas the original is more like evenly unisex. So this one would suit a man really well. Anyone can wear it. Anyone can wear any of these. Anyone can wear whatever scent they want. So second to last scent. Tip me over and pour me out. The second to last scent is Vintage Radio by Lattafa. This one, the cap is very broken. It's absolute garbage. Lattafa has a lot of their scents that have really garbage caps and sprayers. This is one of them. So Vintage Radio has main accords of woody, fruity, aromatic, citrus, lavender, fresh spicy, sweet, herbal, warm spicy, and powdery. It has a rating of 4.36. The notes of this one, the notes really got me. The notes are the whole reason that I, obviously a lot of the time that's the case. Everything I've sprayed on this hand, so it's kind of wild now, but I can still smell it. So the top notes of this scent are lavender, sage, and bergamot. The middle notes are plum, palo santo, and black pepper, and the base notes are sandalwood and oud. This convinced me to buy it, like the bottle was speaking to me in my sleep, and it was because of the lavender, sage, and plum. I love those scents. This smells really calming. This smells like aromatherapy. Smells like a good night's sleep. This is definitely, I don't know how to describe it. Did I pick the wrong thing to talk about on YouTube? This is a really nice aromatic scent. It's bright but calming. It has the sage, it has the citrus, it has the woods. It smells like a man. It smells like a clean man, a clean, well put together man that's like just got out of the shower and about to go to bed. That's what it smells like. It smells like men's cleanness. A man just took a shower, used all of his cleaning products. Like a man took an everything shower for men. That's what this smells like. It's very much giving clean man products, and that's kind of all I have to say about this. It's a very nice, soothing, calming scent, and I don't wear it a lot because I'm not a clean man. This is a nice bedtime scent, or it's a nice, like, you literally just took a shower and you want to smell like you just took a shower. This is what this is. Would be really lovely on, honestly, any man. Any man could get away with this. Boys, not so much. And last but not least, this is probably my favorite masculine scent in my collection. This is, not me forgetting the name, Shaheen Gold by Lattafa. This is a beautiful bottle with a terribly shitty cap, as usual with the Lattafa fragrances. This is the best one. This is the best one. I saved the best for last, unintentionally. Look at me go. This scent has main accords of sweet, fruity, vanilla, lavender, citrus, aromatic, tropical, woody, patchouli, and fresh spicy. And it has a rating of 4.08 on Fragrantica, and the notes It has top notes of pineapple and grapefruit, middle notes of lavender and fig, and base notes of vanilla, tonka, and patchouli. This one really got me with the notes. It has some of my favorite scents of all time in this. So pineapple, I am a die-hard fan of pineapple, especially in fragrances. Grapefruit, I love the scent of. Lavender, I love, and fig, I love. And then it has vanilla, tonka, and patchouli, which are pretty standard base notes. This one is so good. It's a little bit more evenly unisex, but I would still definitely say it leans a bit masculine, but this is definitely the one that I wear the most. As you can see, I do actually have a dent in this. Look at me go. Fuck, it's so nice. This one smells like nothing I've ever smelled before. It definitely smells like the fruits, but it also smells, it has that bright, sharp kind of citrusy thing from the grapefruit. It's a little bit woody, and it makes good on skin. It smells really, really nice the more it warms up on your skin. So when you fuck off. This one, the longer you let it sit on your skin, the more it warms up, the fruitier it gets, and the nicer it is. There is that. It's definitely a really nice pineapple, grapefruit, bright scent, but it still has a little hint of that like YSL Libre in the background with the lavender and vanilla. It's just a really, really beautiful scent. This one doesn't necessarily smell like super rich, but it does smell nice. It doesn't smell cheap at all. But I would say this is a more, if you wanted like a slightly more bold signature scent, this is a good one. And this is pretty evenly unisex, slightly leaning masculine, and I would say that a good age group for this would be like 20 to 40. I would say any man from 20 to 40 that doesn't act like a boy could get away with this. So that is Shaheen Gold by Lattafa. That concludes this video. Those were all of my masculine leaning scents in my collection. I don't have any that aren't from Middle Eastern brands at this current point in time. I do kind of want to get Versace Eros because I'm pretty sure I love that scent. Like, I think I've smelled it on men and been like, you smell good. And I think that would be nice to put on like before bed or something. But yeah, at this current point in time, that's all I got. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope that it was helpful. If you have any thoughts or questions, then please leave them below in the comment section, and I would love to read your comments. If you would like me to do a video where I test out like samples of men's fragrances and let you know what I think of them, or kind of rate them, go through it, and like kind of talk about what's good and what shut the fuck up. Kind of talk about what's good and what isn't, and what I as a woman think of male fragrances, then please let me know in the comments. I would love to read your comments, and I love taking on suggestions, constructive criticism, anything you have to say, leave it down below. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please subscribe and like this video. That would really help me out, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!